Good morning, crew. I'm showing you the real and raw me post-workout, post-sleep, not showered, not perfect. Here's the thing. I have learned how important self-care is over the past 2.5 years, and we are on the brink of a routine shift. And with that routine shift comes an opportunity for us to figure out how we're going to keep taking care of ourselves. So I want to suggest something to you. First of all, if you're going back to work, or if, like we all have jobs, so you're traveling, instead of listening to the radio, I want to challenge you to invest in some audiobooks. Now, there's various ways to do that. The library, I know, has, like, if you have a library card or in your local library, there's audiobooks you can get through there. But there's a couple titles that I want to suggest to you that I've just recently listened to because I don't have time to read. I have 3 children. It's been summer. But audiobooks have been my gold mine. So the 2 books I want to suggest to you, one is called Grace, Not Perfection. It is brilliant, you guys, just about giving ourselves that moment of grace and knowing that we are doing the best we can and how important routines are. The other one I just started yesterday. I have to go look at the title again because I'm still getting used to it in my head. And it's called She's Still There by Crystal Evans Hurst. It's amazing, you guys. I'm only like into the first chapter and it's so good. So I challenge you to, instead of listening to the radio and the news, which is always really depressing and horrible to listen to anyways, and then listening to the same music on the radio all the time, which you can do at different points in your day if you want, if you enjoy the music, listen to an audiobook. Fill your brain with something positive as a woman and as a mom and as a parent, because setting that self-care up in your head, that's step 1, okay? Now, step 2 is, how are you going to schedule time for you? Now, I'm not quite sure how mine's going to work yet because I live way out of the city, which means my commute is quite long, and I have 3 humans to get organized now before I head to my job. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be joining the 4 a.m. club or pushing my workout to the evening and just doing some morning stretches to just get my miracle morning routines in of getting myself set up in my head, because I know how positive morning exercise is now. So I think that my best advice to you is, if you have benefits, schedule time. Here's what I do. Once a month, I book an appointment day. And during that appointment day, and it's usually the first week of the month, a Wednesday or a Thursday, I book at least half the day to go for a massage and acupuncture. And I call it part of my self-care plan, because I have the benefits and I can take the time. So even if you're a teacher and you need to plan for a sub, those appointment days / mental health days need to be a part of your plan. Like, I know so many teachers that don't take them and I think you're nuts. Like, you need to take that time. It's part of your balance. We are not superheroes. We can act like them, but we need to make sure that we're well. So between scheduling your workout in your day, and if you don't have small people to kind of get rolling in the morning, or if you are in a great routine already of a morning workout, keep doing it. Okay, keep doing that. Don't stop. So that's my goal, is to not stop that. And I'm going to schedule it like I would my acupuncture and massage. I'm going to schedule it in my morning and get into the routine of all of those things. Now, we're planning for a successful year, but let's just do this in small chunks. So between now and Christmas, I challenge you to just get a routine going. And if you have to shift and change your routine every couple weeks because life's changing or your kids are changing or you've got swimming lessons or you've got karate going and things with your kids, that's okay. Maybe, when they go to their lesson, instead of sitting there and playing on your phone, because I know that's what you do, it's kind of sad when I go to those things and the parents are playing on their phones. I mean, and I'm not much better. I do it too every once in a while, but maybe bring your runners and go for a run while they're doing their thing. If it's not something you have to be sitting and watching, and tell them that. Tell your kids, Mommy's going to go for some exercise while you do your thing, and I'm going to be right back to get you, if your kids are old enough, obviously, if it's appropriate for the situation. So get some audiobooks. Listen while you drive. Schedule some time for yourself during your school year, during your month. Like, pick a day, 1 day a month, that you are going to take care of yourself. And I flat out told my principal and said, I am doing this. And it's not like a threat, but more like, this is part of my balance and wellness plan, that I'm going to be taking 1 day a month to go for appointments, whether it's massage, acupuncture, chiropractic, maybe it's your eye doctor, maybe it's your dentist, but book a date and go out for lunch. And if you've got a friend that you can meet up for lunch, that's part of the plan. Go for a walk in the river valley. Go for a walk somewhere. Get yourself all bundled up in your snow gear and like go outside. Go and just change your airspace for one day a month. It is so refreshing. And yeah, just schedule your workouts the same way you would those days. Bless you, buddy. So yeah, that's what I think, because I can tell you right now that I wasn't taking care of myself 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago now, and I had to take an entire month stress leave from my job, and that was hard. It was hard to do. It was hard to be okay with. It was hard to return from. The whole thing was hard. So I wanted to set you up with suggestions on how you can avoid that situation and take care of yourself now. So know that Daniela and I are here to support you. If you were brought into this group because of Daniela's post, please connect with her. If you were part of my crew and want to join me as a coach, let me know. We want to connect you with these tools if you don't already have them. And we have September groups rolling so that we can get you kind of going into that routine and still have the accountability. We are here for you because we are going to keep showing up. Daniela and I, with returning from maternity leaves, she's got one little monkey who's a week younger than Luke, and I've got my 3 dudes, and so we're coming from real and raw trench life. Like, we are in the motherhood moments, and we are learning how to deal with the emotions of motherhood and going back to work and how to keep ourselves well, because we know that this is important. This is the best work we can do, is take care of ourselves. So happy Friday. You did a great job this week. We're sharing ideas. Stay tuned for some snack ideas of things that you can pack for snacks and things that you can do. I mean, it's just more recipe ideas and things you can maybe prep on a Sunday to take along and have ready to rock. So have an awesome day. I don't know what my day is going to have in store other than more canning, because I'm making more relish. So be awesome. Smile. Go for some fresh air. Savor these last chunks of days before back to work starts, for those of us that are teachers. And if you're not a teacher, find some moments of Zen today. You're awesome. Bye.